Hi guys.
We're back.
What were you looking at?
All the birds making lots of noises.
There was even a rooster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So today, we're gonna put this turd back in the garage, get it on the lift, drain this transmission, and go ahead and change all these solenoids in it and hope for the best, because we have to leave to head to Daytona in a day or two.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see if we can make it, you know, shift like it's supposed to shift and do all the things that it's supposed to do.
I believe in you.
Oh, you don't have to believe in me. I can change the solenoid. You got to believe in this transmission.
I don't believe in that.
I don't either. That's the problem.
I don't believe in that one bit.
Nope, not for a second.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's what we have going on. We're going to get these changed out. And like I said, hopefully it does what it's supposed to do and it'll get us to Daytona and back home. We shall see.
What are you filming me for now?
Because I wanted to.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Hey guys, that's the 54, and that's our bus.
What year is that?
The bus?
Yeah.
The bus is a 1952 GMC short bus that came here from Galena, Kansas, not Texas. Why was I going to say Texas?
I'm not
I don't
sure.
know. Yeah. And this here is my 1959 Etzel Villager station wagon.
Just looking as busted as ever.
It's looking busted.
Just a yard full of junk.
That we really want to start working on.
All right.
There may or may not be a garage in the works.
We're trying.
So we can actually start working on all this stuff. So that would be really cool. And don't forget, if you buy some t-shirts and some hats and some stickers, it actually helps fund our projects and fund our garage. So that'd be cool. Yeah, we want to get these ready and working with you.
Hopefully we can build a garage right here behind this garage.
Yeah.
But we have to, you know, we have to have permission from the city to build what we want on our own property that's bought and paid for.
Correct. And apparently we are not approved yet. We have to go and fight with the city and do a variance with all that fun stuff and sit on a board and all that crazy stuff to see if they can actually approve the same size garage as what's literally next door to us. So
Sit on a board?
yeah, we sit on a board.
Like a diving board or a skateboard?
A skateboard. What about a snowboard?
Or a snowboard?
Yeah. Apparently also they're all working with us. I don't know if you heard what came out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all going to be working together, guys.
All right.
All right.
Let's get this turd going.
Okay, sounds good. All right, you're going to go get that turd going.
Yeah.
I'm going to work.
Got to clean up this massive mess before I can bring the 54 in here. That's gonna take a frickin' hour. Well, let's get started. She's a 17. Alrighty. I'm gonna drain this into a clean bucket. And a white bucket so we can actually see what we've got in here. We have a bucket. Let's see if we can make a giant mess. Looks pretty good. Throw a drip pan down because there's going to be a lot of that, I'm sure. I also have to remember where I put my new solenoids. That would probably be pretty helpful. Ow. You're 13, aren't you? You are. one pan bolt that's a different size for whatever reason. That doesn't look good. Does have a piece laying in the bottom of the pan. Interesting. To figure out what that is, because I don't have a clue what that is or where it came from. Awesome. Gotta love it. We're gonna let this drip for a little while, not stand under it. So this is the piece that I found in the bottom of the pan. I don't know if you can see it, but it is the shift linkage spacer clip. Didn't have anything to do with my problem that I'm having, and just kind of holds the shift linkage from being able to move in and out. So I'm gonna see if we can pop that thing back up in there. Should be able to pop it back in there with just a 3/4 inch wrench, I think. Gonna find out. And I had to like take some pliers and squeeze this thing back shut because it's a little oversized. There we go. Now we don't have that guy moving in and out. Clip seems to be tight on there, so maybe this time it will stay. Should be able to change these shift solenoids without dropping that filter. Unplug that guy. And unplug that guy. Should be able to just push this shift solenoid in. Pull the clip out. And that should pop out. There we go. Yeah, these look original. Don't think that was changed if they even opened this transmission up. Kind of starting to doubt it. I don't know if we can slide that. Yeah. That guy looks okay. Doesn't appear to have any dirt or anything on it. I'll slide you right back in there. All right. Snatch this other one out. There is no difference between the 1-2 and the 3-4 solenoid, so you don't have to worry about mixing anything up or figuring out which one goes where. They're both the same. Move the clip, slide her out. I'm guessing these might be original. I don't know. That's what the new one looks like. Pop the clip back in. That one's good to go, hopefully. Number 2. All right, and that's how you change shift solenoids in a 4L60E. Next, we'll do the converter and the 2-3. We're gonna change the lockup solenoid. For this, you do have to pull the filter out of the way. See if we can get it without taking a bath in transmission fluid. Unplug it. And it's the same thing. Got a clip inside of there and we have to pull out, which you can't hardly see or get to, so that's nice. Got it. Just slide out like so. That's our new one. Stick her in there, plug her in, and then reinstall our clip. Like so. I don't know why they had to make these such a pain to get out of there. This one here has even got the clip broke off of it. And just left it in there. Push this sucker back in. Like so. Pop a clip back in. Plug our wire back in. Oh yeah, that's how it's supposed to be right there. That wire was about to fall off before. Just pops in there. And then we'll get this surface cleaned up. Get the rest of the fluid drained out of the pan, get it cleaned up, and we'll get this thing put back together. Getting back up here. All right, we have 4 new solenoids. We'll fill this thing back up with fluid and see if it shifts. That's the extent of my transmission knowledge, you guys. If that doesn't fix it, it's beyond me. All right, we are full of fluid. Let's go test drive this thing, see if it shifts. We'll wait on the cars to get out of our way so that when we break down, we won't be holding anyone else up. All right, see what she does. All right, we got second. We got third. And we got fourth. It's good. Hopefully that solved our problem, or we don't have any more issues with this thing. I think we're good. So far. Let's roll this window up. It's pretty bright out there. That lady's upset with me. I don't know if you guys could see her. I don't think she was too happy about, you know, that second gear tire chirp. I think it upset her. Oh well. All right, well, looks like we should be good. I'll drive it a couple minutes, take it back to the house, and check the fluid, make sure it's where it needs to be. And if all is good, then I guess you guys will see us on our way to Daytona.
Guess what, guys?
What?
We're in the car with Julie and Darren chasing Patina.
The Cadillac.
Guess what we're doing?
We're chasing Patina.
We are chasing Patina with Chasing Patina. In case you guys didn't know, Julie really wants a 4-door 54. She wants to be like Steven.
I'm channeling Steven.
So,
Everybody wants to be like Steven.
Everybody.
in order for her to be like Steven, we have to go look at a 54 that's 4 doors. So that's where we're heading today.
Gotta have 4 of them.
4 of them.
Credit to Steven.
You know, 4 doors for more.
Friends to get in and
For
out of.
more friends.
For me to store more.
Yeah. 4 doors for Julie to store more.
Yeah.
Right. That's right.
All right, we'll check back in with you when we get there. All right, well, we're here and Julie's looking at everything. I wonder if it comes with the hula girl. Steven's like, you got an extra door latch?
I love all the
Yeah.
historical stuff.
Yeah, that's what is killing me about selling it. It just sits in the garage and I'd rather somebody else enjoy it.
That's the owner's manual and what?
There's another carburetor in it too. Like, oh, yeah, you'll like this too.
Will it start, guys? And we're off. Heading out to Daytona. for the spring chicken run. All right, guys. We're off.
To see the wizard.
A wonderful Wizard of Oz. But heck yeah, we had a really fun night last night. It was a really good time with everybody, and we're heading down to the good old Daytona. First stop is Buc-ee's.
Yay.
Steven's favorite place in the whole world,
Hate
but
it.
apparently it takes miracles, or it takes a whole bunch of other people who want to go to Buc-ee's for Steven to finally take me to Buc-ee's. We got it.
I've taken you to Buc-ee's before.
Yeah, he ran right in and peed, and that's it.
And if you've been to Buc-ee's, you know why.
It is true. He hates Buc-ee's more than like anything in the whole entire world.
It's not Buc-ee's, it's the people.
I mean, touche, that is true. You gotta go in like the middle of the night when nobody's there. Like that's the
fine.
best time to go to Buc-ee's. But Steven is definitely looking forward to this Buc-ee's stop.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
Maybe I'll find another bikini.
Maybe.
Oh man. But we're in the 54 and we're going, so that's great.
Yeah,
You don't seem very excited.
I am very excited. Oh yeah, this guy's just dropping salt all over the highway. Man, about to have a crash.
You got anything? Anything from yesterday?
We just hung out all day yesterday and had a good time. We didn't really do much. We just hung out in the garage and talked and ate food, and that was about it.
We all went to the bin stores, the girls, and it was hilarious. And Jen got the funniest camcorder that you will definitely see her walking around with today.
Oh yeah,
And Julie, I don't even know what Julie got.
everything.
Yeah.
She got a gigantic pair of pants that she didn't realize she got.
I totally forgot about that. She goes through her bag and all of a sudden she rips out like a pair of size 40 like Levi's jeans. She's like, who bought these? Yeah, it was really funny. But that's it, guys, right? I guess we'll catch up with you down in Daytona.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe we'll catch up with you at Buc-ee's. We have arrived at Buc-ee's. Steven is so excited. Hey, we've made it to Daytona in that thing, and Steven's made it in that thing for numerous times.
I mean,
That van's been to Daytona fucking.
I probably have driven that in one day in town. More than a trip in there back.
Yeah.
So,
The van's out, guys.
Steven, it's going to take a few minutes. I got to sign up for rewards while I'm in.
He was already cursing y'all out as we were driving here. Sorry,
I got to sign up for points. I didn't know I was going to be coming here, so. No, shit. Yeah, they watched me.
Could we take a moment to realize what YouTubers in the wild look like when you get three of us together with cameras? We look like dorks. We're going in. I want to find another bikini.
Oh god, I hate this place.
I'm so sad, guys. They have new bikinis, and they don't have my size in the bottoms. So I can't rock a new bikini this year. So now we're going to get ice because we left the store. We couldn't find Steven.
Because you always got to get ice at Buc-ee's.
Yes,
Poor Steven's overstimulated.
he's very overstimulated. He left already. He left us there.
Hey, I'm proud of him. He did get out of the car.
He did. I'm very proud.
And he flared it out.
While we're here, we got, some giant squeegees. We have Chasing Patina in her natural element.
The old
This
natural
is me, right?
habitat.
How much do we think Julie is going to go home with this year?
And I already made sure that I had a trailer.
Yeah.
For whatever I bought.
She does.
Oh my god.
That would be amazing in the bus.
It's the perfect color.
It is.
Look at that, and it's 300.
That's it. Darren. Look, guys, they're making a deal. She did it already.
Here to November.
Chasing Patina has officially chased Patina in the first 5 minutes that we've been here. That's right.
Can't back out of this one.
Nope. It's going on their bus. It's perfect, right?
Yep.
That's a good idea, Darren. If you put her in there and put a padlock on that thing, she can't get out and spend money. It's a pull string. Oh, shit. We're getting run over. It's a pull string. Look.
Wait, Julie, you could drive that thing?
Yes, look at her.
Oh, no. Everybody be careful. Julie's on the move. Oh. Oh, no. So it's like we started at bin shopping. I know. And now we have all the really cool stuff that's not, 50 cents a piece. But check these out. Oh my goodness. Guys, guess what? For once, I found Etzel parts. I found Etzel parts here, and I got to meet the president of the Florida Etzel Association, or club, or whatever it is.
Right.
And I'm so
Florida
excited.
Etzel Club.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I might be joining soon. Yeah, there's that. Sorry, Steven. Guys, I'm so excited. We just came back from the swap meet. I found an Etzel patch right off an old work jacket. That's right. I'm excited. Don't make fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you.
Make fun of me.
Today was really cool, guys. We didn't really film too much. We just enjoyed the day today. I found Etzel parts, as you saw. I was very excited. And we walked the whole entire swap meet. You saw a little bit of that. And we're just gonna go check into the Airbnb right now and then head over to Rod Run Nights, and we're gonna get our car filming on for you there and tomorrow. Look, here we go. I see the light, babe. So the one cool part I do feel like about the fall Rod Run is that there's always a ton of people out here, and there's a ton of cars that are outside. Yeah. This whole little area too. Guys, we love our Airbnbs. I'm filming the ceiling, but look how cute this one is, guys. You walk in and it's a full little kitchen. It's so tiny, but it's really cute. And the best part, as per Steven, is that you can see the 54 right out the window. We just got here, and I think it's actually the first time we've ever gotten to Rod Run Nights, and it's not nighttime. Oh, yeah. There's Mark.
Marky Mark.
Okay.
Is
So
it
we were going to try to leave a little
How
bit
many
of
you got with
space.
you?
3 more?
3 more.
Well, how about right next to that Mustang? I'll get you all right
Oh
there.
God, no.
You all right?
We'll pull up right over here.
of Stevens 54 will be played by chasing Patina with a faulty transmission.
In a 53.
In a 53. But we made him bring it over here anyway.
I mean, somebody got it.
Day 2, guys.
Day 2.
Tim and Jen just passed us.
So today, we're going to be doing something a little bit different at a car show. We're going to be working on a transmission, but not my transmission. We're going to be working on Darren's transmission, and hopefully we'll be able to get him rolling again. But we're going to do it in the car show, in the grass, real sketchy like. So we'll see how that goes.
Sorry, Daytona. I know you said you can't work on things inside of the track, but it's going to happen. some of the cars that are inside of the Rod Run. So guys, remember how we went bin shopping?
Good morning, America.
There it is.
Welcome to the Spring Daytona Turkey Rod Run. We're here with S.A.W Customs on this fine Saturday morning.
Live with Jenny Junkin. That's amazing.
Tim's dying.
We really did not want Mike to pull his truck up, and he parks. And can we talk about this? People just flocked over to go look at that truck.
We couldn't get out of it before there was blockage to it.
No.
That's the Corvette crew.
Hey,
You know
Mike.
why?
Hey,
You know why?
Why?
Because that's the only one out here.
that's true.
They're
We're not
really
making this up.
all over there.
This just happened, like, out the gate.
Yeah. Nobody even came and flocked to our stuff.
love that truck.
They just all came to
Everybody's
Mike's
walking right
truck.
by all the customs straight.
gonna do a little bit more filming. I'm here with the kids from Florida Cracker Kustoms.
What's up, dude?
What's up, dude? I hope you guys go and watch Florida Cracker Kustoms video because the commentary over here is pretty fantastic. What are you doing there, Darren?
Setting Steven up.
Setting me up.
Not for failure.
Not for failure. For a prostate exam. He's got the rubber glove.
So said you love me. Brought to you by
S.A.W. Kustoms.
All Customs, baby. We'll be done in 10 minutes.
Where's Tim Miller with that tub of towels?
All good, baby. All good.
All good?
They've been in there for a while. It's pretty discolored. No, it's my wife laying on the ground filming while we rebuild a transmission in the parking lot.
Guys, I'm sunburned and I'm laying on the asphalt.
Today.
Double filming
I got
right
burned
now.
all around today. I got wallet burn, sunburn.
Wallet burn.
I got money clip burn.
You got Aaron over here putting in the work.
I'm with S.A.W. Customs
You're-
too.
Sponsored by S.A.W. Customs.
That's right.
If you'll drop your pan, they'll put your solenoids in for you.
Victory!
Rod Run 2025. Woo!
Going to Cracker Kustoms.
Peace. Nobody.
Somebody saw Customs chasing Patina, and then they were gone.
Is he gonna answer?
Yeah.
I wanted to video call you and I wanted to watch this truck shift as you left.
He said it's shaking.
I got a tail light warranty? I got to make sure that thing shifts.
Alright, let us know.
Holy cow.
Oh, and the lights out. They cleared the code.
Oh yeah. It's gonna work. She gonna work.
Still ate it.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Just get on it. Let us know if it shifts.
If there's no cop here, I'll get on it. Let's see. Oh, there's cops out there.
No, there's cops out there. You better calm down.
Welp. And then there were 3. Always the last ones to leave a car show. Well, it has officially been the weekend of everybody's cars are gonna do something a little messed up.
I haven't worked on a car in 2 hours.
I think it's fine. I think I just got to oil them bearings again. It was screaming bearings again. But, all right, so do you remember yours being a 6-volt or no?
It was never a 6-volt.
Ah, okay, so mine sits dead center on the volts. As soon as I turn the lights on, it shrinks all the way down. Hit the gas, tack back out. I don't know 6-volt that well. I never paid attention to that gauge. I just made sure I wasn't overheating and I had oil pressure.
Steven, you little man whore, under 2 cars with 2 different guys.
Sometimes you got to oil a generator on a 53. It likes it. Just pack it full till it just dumps out.
And catches on fire, possibly.
Yeah, no, it won't.
Ow, that's hot.
I was gonna say she may be on her way, but I can't tell. Like I almost want to pull the belt off and see if that's the noise, but
Well, it's not making the noise at all now. What
You
was the
just
noise
wanted to
you were
hang out
hearing?
with Steven a little longer.
Like when I...
The rod run has ended.
Not
And
really. We
yet
just chose not to go today.
Yeah, but we also decided to chase Patina once again with chasing Patina. So we're gonna go check out one of these little antique stores. Well, we came, we saw, we antiqued. I got some vintage upholstery fabric, and as always,
traffic.
we are stuck in traffic, and it's mostly caused by Steven's favorite place in the whole wide world, Buc-ee's. Listen, I love that place, and I'm very sad that I couldn't get a Buc-ee'ny in my size. But I mean, it's insane. Almost all this traffic was people getting on and off. So we're just getting ready to finish the rest of the trip home. How do you know true love? Steven stopped back at Buc-ee's again for Darren.
Elizabeth.
Twice on the trip, and what are the odds, guys? We literally got the end spot of Buc-ee's. I mean, that's pretty impressive, I'd like to think. That's it, guys. We're back to real work in real life. Steven is finishing my photo studio, or at least part of it right now, so we're on a break from cars for the rest.
I'm doing my favorite thing. I'm doing sheetrock work.
Yeah. Steven's been a happy camper the past 2 days, but I'm so grateful. But
Yeah.
we had a blast. Turkey Rod Run, Spring Chicken Run was fantastic.
The chicken spring run.
Yeah.
The spring and chicken run.
Spring and chickens. Yeah.
I'm not sure what it's called anymore.
I think it really is like the Daytona, like turkey run spring.
It just makes no sense. It makes no sense, Daytona. What are you doing?
Yeah, the program Daytona, but it was a great time. We had a really good time. Just hanging out with everybody and enjoying the company, spending time with Peace and Grease and Chasing Patina and Florida Cracker Customs, and then just our friends, you know. We genuinely had a great time.
They're not our friends?
No, I mean like our friends, like Aaron and Angie and Jess
our friends.
and Danielle and Lily and
You named them and said, and our friends.
and our friends. Well, I didn't know if I was going to go through the whole list.
Do you want to go through the whole list of friends we hung out with?
I just did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I said Aaron and Angie and Pat and Jess and Danielle and Lily.
You forgot some. We didn't hang out with Damien and Valerie? I thought that was your best friend.
Do you still love me?
How'd you learn to
Well,
love
actually,
me?
no, that's a lie. Damien and Valerie did not come to the Rod Run.
Yeah. I mean,
They only came to Rod Run nights on Saturday night. So, but all around, it really was a good time. Just from hanging out at the garage to us girls going to the bin store and just the crazy shenanigans that we've had and getting Steven into Buc-ee's.
I hate Buc-ee's.
Twice.
We didn't go to the bin store. Instead, me and Darren and Tim hung out in the garage, and we didn't do anything, but, you know, we just hung out and talked and had a good time.
You going to forget about your friend Damien?
No. He showed up later. But yeah, we had a great time. We went to Wawa, got some pizza. You know, thanks, Darren. Darren bought us pizza.
Of course he did.
Yeah, we were being, you know, we were good kids.
Nice.
So he got us
so
pizza.
he rewarded you guys with some pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So yeah, we had a good time
Yeah.
hanging out with everybody, and you know, getting to see Tim and Jen, who you know, that only happens like once a year.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. The first time that we ever got to meet them was last year in April. We saw them at the Fall Turkey Run in Daytona 2 years ago now it was. But they were cool, and they invited us to come down to Pigeon Forge, and that's the only time that we actually got to hang out with them last year. So this was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
For sure.
Good times.
Yeah, and I don't know about you guys, if you have never been to the chicken run, the spring chicken run or not, but this was actually really cool compared to the fall one. It wasn't as crowded. So just in general, like going to Rod Run nights and everything was nowhere near as hectic or nowhere near as crazy. So
a little less chaotic.
So as much as there was not as much stuff and not as many cars, there was still a ton of them, a lot of stuff to see. The weather was really nice, except for I got so sunburned. It was bad. My face has been scabbing for a few days. That was fun. But bring an umbrella. When you start to see me walking around with an umbrella, just know I'm not extra. I just don't want to be a lobster anymore.
You're pretty extra.
I am pretty extra.
So yeah.
Yeah. So that's
sorry about the living room lights blinding you, Tim.
Yeah. They blind me when we watch TV on the couch too.
You'll get that.
They're like right in your eyeballs.
They're really not. I mean, I understand his situation. He was laying on the couch looking up at them.
I lay towards you with them up in the area.
You need to you need to be watching TV, not be laying towards me.
No, I mean I lay on you sometimes and watch them.
Stop looking at the lights. Look at the TV.
I mean, I can't help. They're like in the direction.
No, they're not.
Blinded.
They're really just
blinded by the light.
They're perfect.
They look really cool.
I don't know why everybody just stares directly into them.
But yeah, we got some stuff coming up. We actually got a new plasma cutter. So next video, I think we're going to test that out. So that's really cool. I've been talking to you guys and telling you that I really wanted to use the plasma cutter more. So this just couldn't have came at a better time.
Yeah, they hooked us up with that.
Yeah.
So we gotta give an honest review. I hope it's good because I hate to be that guy, but
it's supposed to cut through 3/4 inch steel.
I mean, that's pretty good for a handheld plasma cutter. So we're gonna find out what it'll do, and you know, we're thankful that they sent it to us to test it out and all that good stuff, and they want an honest opinion. So
we're gonna get that to you
know
soon.
That if it sucks, I'm gonna be the first one to tell you guys this thing's a turd.
So yeah, so that's coming up next. Obviously, you're gonna be doing more work on the truck.
I'm gonna be breathing sheetrock dust for the next couple days. That's
That is
what I'm
true.
gonna be doing.
Yeah, we have no idea what that next video is going to be for y'all. But we may actually pull the motor and transmission on the Edsel soon too, since it's been nice out.
Do y'all want to watch me do sheetrock work? I've got plenty of it to do.
And then I got to paint and I got a photo shoot here on Sunday. So
Okay, maybe y'all can't watch me do sheetrock work. I got to be done with all this like today or
Yeah.
tomorrow. Is that it?
I think so.
Do you think?
Yeah. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, comment, and share, not just on us, S.A.W Customs, but Chasing Patina, Peace and Grease, and Florida Cracker Customs. We're all together, so definitely give them
As a
all some
team.
love. Yeah.
All together as one big frickin' team.
We looked ridiculous, every single one of us with our cameras. So like in the background of all of our videos.
Not
you
every
just
one of
see
us. No, that was you.
And Jen, and Julie,
Mhm.
and Darren, and Tim.
Yeah, I wasn't part
And
of
the
that.
kids,
That's what I'm
Cody's
saying.
kids.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
Go check out
everybody.
Florida Cracker Customs video and listen to Cody's kids and their commentary at the car show.
It's
pretty funny.
phenomenal. They were my buddies walking around filming. That was really cool.
Jackie had sidekicks while she was filming.
It was amazing.
She was trying to teach the kids how to film
It was a good time.
and stay out of your way and you staying out of their way.
Yeah, that
and
was
all
good. That was
stuff.
like the #1 form. Like just everybody stay out of each other's way.
Get out of my way.
Yeah. But yeah, and then merchandise. So we still have a couple size extra large of our monster shirts left. Stay tuned. Next week, we'll be releasing our new hat design as well. So we have 2 hats up on the website right now, one of them in multiple colors, and we'll have a third going up soon. Free shipping on all of our stickers. So get yourself a sticker. That's actually going towards our garage fund and our build fund and all that other stuff. So
Also, go and
Yeah.
watch Peace and Grease's video that they posted on Monday. You'll get to know exactly how I feel about Buc-ee's.
yeah,
There's a pretty good description in that video.
it's pretty hilarious.
Of my feelings towards Buc-ee's.
That is true.
Yeah.
So that's it, guys. All that good stuff. Tell us what you want to see coming up. Obviously, it's going to be the stuff that we have. So unless you just want to send us some
Tell
free
us
cars.
what you want to see coming up, and we're going to do whatever we want.
Yeah. Camera's going to die, guys. I just saw it happening. So we'll see you next week.
See ya.
One more to be you. No, remember that cheesiness? He's going to divorce me.
Get out.
See you guys.